Well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody out there on Twitch and YouTube, regardless of where you are in the world or what time of day it is for you. I truly hope you're doing exceptionally well. Thank you for taking time out of your day to be here, regardless if you are watching this live or if you're watching this as a VOD later. I do appreciate it. I'm very fond of the idea that time is the most valuable asset any of us have because it's the one thing that we can never go make more of. Kind of a sobering thought, but nonetheless legitimate. Really appreciate it. If you're on YouTube, hit me the like button. Hit the like button for me if you don't mind. It does boost the algorithm a bit to let people know there's something worth watching here. If you're on Twitch, check to see if you have a Prime Gaming sub. And even if you don't use it here, just use it. We all know that Big Daddy Bezos does not need any more of our money. So if you don't know what that is, by the way, you can combine your Amazon Prime account with your Twitch account. You get Prime Gaming, which gives you a new sub on Twitch, excuse me. I believe it's every 30 days, but it does not auto renew. So if you've used it before, it doesn't just keep being used on that same streamer. So just make sure you use it. It doesn't have to be here. Just make sure you use it. No sense in letting Bezos have any more money. He's doing all right. For Diodatus, thanks for tuning in over on Twitch. I do appreciate it. Nikki, thank you for tuning in over on YouTube. Zero Lloyd over on Twitch said, looking trim with that new cut. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much. I've also lost weight, so it's probably part of it. I've lost like 35 pounds at this point. So, what's up, James? Thanks for tuning in on YouTube. I appreciate the compliment. Said, I love your content. I appreciate you enjoying it, man. Glad it works well for you. What's up, Evie Pilled? Evie Pilled? Evie Pilled? I'm not sure how to say your name. So tonight's plan is we're essentially gonna rotate a few things, okay? So for those that don't know, for the past little while, I have been focusing on Zarya first. Basically, I play Zarya no matter what the map is. None of that matters. Just Zarya, unless she's banned. If she's banned, I played Ramattra. If Ramattra and Zarya were banned, which I think I've had to happen twice, once with Stream Snipers, you play Orisa. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do Ramattra, Orisa, Zarya. Same concept, but just kind of shifting things a little bit. Putting Zarya at the bottom for a bit, because I'm curious to see if what everybody has been kind of saying predominantly in the chat is true. That Zarya is just cheeks right now, and I would break my heart because I truly love playing Zarya, but I do like winning games, so there is that. Hey man, I was watching a VOD recently and you mentioned needing more mods. I know I've been here for a while and not a troll. Or you know I've been here for a while, not a troll. We'll be down a mod when I tune in. Just offering. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Vera, thank you, man. I agree. What's up, Bunk? One Raincart. Welcome back. Inflame, hello. Excited to see you win. It's going to be wins tonight for sure. Even if it's not wins on paper, it's going to be wins from learning. So I'm good with that. Looks like we have an Overwatch update I missed. They do a patch note or anything? Might just be a small update. I don't know. Oh, they did actually. Did a patch yesterday, it looks like. I'll look at that in a minute. Do I play support? No, not primarily, no. Yes, I'm a Ramattra player. Yep. Thoughts on the new Mercy skin that randomly dropped? I literally don't care about skins. Whoa, yeah, they did a big patch yesterday. Okay. They changed the maps? What do you... mid-season patch. That's true, it is mid-season, isn't it? Well, let's just go through that real quick. I don't normally do this, but whoops. I just did an interview with Spylo. I had to get my camera out of his way. We gotta look at that man's magnificent hair for the video. They changed the maps. Game for Fate. I'm a support main. You play Kiri and Juno. Ooh, good choices. Looks like we got like a temporary mode here. New cut. Watch out, Mercy mains. This is an overall good patch. Lots of buffs around the board. Okay. Heavy rockets, major perk for Diva. Number of rockets reduced. Impact damage reduced. Explosion damage increased. Okay, so they're really trying to go for more of a splash effect with a shorter duration. Yeah. Projectile gravity increased. Ooh, that's interesting. So the drop-off is greater, which is, I mean, which makes sense. I mean, you're supposed to be playing close range diva. That makes sense. Orisa, armor health reduced. She was getting a little strong, apparently. Energy javelin, secondary ability. The cooldown increased. Okay, so you got to slow. Okay, so that's a nerf on Orisa. Okay. Reinhardt. Overall health gain increased from, or overall gain increased from 50 to 100% of charge damage. So they buffed him pretty hard. That's awesome. What's up, Lemur? What's up, Papa? Would you say you're a Sigma? I don't know. What's up, Jalia? Deployment cooldown reduced from 2 to 1 second. Experimental barrier secondary ability. This isn't a perk. This is... So they just made it to where you could put Sigma's shield out faster? Is that... Am I reading that right? I appreciate the compliments, guys. Got some catfish? Oh, I hope it wasn't getting catfished. That's not what you want. That seems interesting. That has been one of my biggest gripes about Sigma, so I'm kind of glad they did that. That seems like a good idea. Knockdown stun on the massive impact minor perk. Knockdown stun now reaches maximum duration at 30 meters, down from 40. Okay, a buff to that major perk. Yeah, that's a huge buff. I do agree with that. That's literally half the time. To have a good day? Honestly, it was a really stressful day, but I'm here now, and I'm glad to hang with you guys, man. Bonus damage to buildable objects increased. Okay, so this is the like turrets and stuff from Torb doing higher damage amounts. That's good. Primary fire damage penalty reduced from 15 to 10%. Right, because this makes it to where hip firing on Ashe is done faster, I think. If I'm remembering that right. I don't play a lot of Ashe, but I think that's right. Knockback increase for both Ashe and enemies reduced from 20 to 12%. So they buffed... Am I reading this right? I think they buffed this one and nerfed this. This one's obviously a nerf. The way this one's phrased, I feel like that's a buff. But I don't know. Ultimate cost reduced. Yeah, it's probably a good thing. His ultimate's kind of useless. Right on, James. Do I like pineapple pizza? Not really, to be honest. Not a huge fan. Not a huge fan of pineapple, though. It's not even just a pineapple on pizza thing. It's just pineapple in general. Freya, primary damage reduced. Thank God. Okay. From 30 to 25. Maximum ammo increased. Okay, so they're just trying to give her less damage per shot, but more shots, making it a little bit more skillful to do the high amounts of damage that she does. At least that's how I'm reading that. That makes sense. Okay. Hanzo. How long is this patch? Okay. Oh, we got some map updates. Oh, spoiler alert. Ooh. Okay. Hanzo. Base's projectile size for Stormbow increased. Ooh, they give it a... Wow. Yeah. Yeah, can you give me 2 minutes? Is that okay? Thanks, babe. Will I ever play DPS? I don't play a lot of DPS. The only times that I do are during Patreon games every other Friday. What heroes have you decided to learn? What do you mean? Have I decided to learn? I'm not sure what you mean. I understand what you're saying. I'm just not sure what that's relevant to. Dragon Strike, ultimate ability, ultimate cost reduced, damage per second increased. Holy crap, that's a Hanzo buff. Dang. That's nuts. Attack speed duration increased from 1 to 2 seconds. So that slows down his shots on the major perk, which I'm not super familiar with Hanzo's. Okay, I won't talk about the perks because I don't know anything about his perks. Let's keep it moving here. I'm gonna get this wrapped up and then I'm gonna go say goodnight to my kids real quick. And then we'll look at the map changes after. Minor perk now prevents trapped enemies from being healed instead of revealing them through walls. Yo, that's actually kind of sick. I mean, as many times as I walk into a Junkrat trap, that's a problem, but that's pretty cool. Concussion mine arming time reduced. Holy. That seems pretty crazy. That seems like a big difference. I don't know what his major perk actually does, though, so I won't speak to that too much. You can't cleanse the ante from the junk trap? Okay, no, that's a problem. I hope that's just a bug, because there's no way they would do that on purpose. When every other anti-healing measure... Well, I guess... No, I tell a lie. The DPS passive doesn't get cleansed, right? What heroes do you play want to be good at? I'd like to get better at my Ramatra or Orisa for sure. DPS class, it does get cleansed? Oh, okay. That's my bad. That's my bad. That's bad. So I don't know, man. I feel like, I don't know if that's true and you can't cleanse the trap healing, like anti-healing. I feel like that's a problem. Appreciate that, Jumbo. Thanks, homie. I think you were one of the people that reacted to the fact I joined the server. Let's just finish up with the DPS and supports real quick, okay? That's awesome, Old Con. Good luck. Ultimate cost increased for Death Blossom. Okay. Spread increased for Tracer's primary fire. I don't know how I feel about that. I won't say anything on that. I'm not sure. Ultimate cost decreased. Yeah, that's a good idea for Widow. Juno, minimum fall off range increased from 20 to 25 meters. That's probably good. She was getting a little bonkers. Ability 1 for glide boost, movement acceleration in air reduced when changing directions after the initial movement burst. So if you shoot forward and then you're trying to like kind of wiggle, you know, to try not to get shot, the acceleration is decreased. If I'm understanding that right. They increased Lucio's ult cost? That doesn't make any sense. Was he really strong in other elos? I don't know. This doesn't seem necessary. I'm going to be honest. But I could be completely just ignorant on that. Harmony's Orb is healing increased from 30 to 35 health per second. I feel like that was probably a good change. Healing per second increased from 300 to 400 on Transcendence. Yeah, Zenyatta's hard buffed. Oh, so, okay, I see. So because they increased his healing output, he was farming beat more, so in order to compensate that, they increased the cost. That makes sense. Okay, that actually does make sense. Like I said, I'm sure there's just something I'm missing. Okay, let me go say goodnight to my kids super quick, and then when I get back, we'll look at this and go from there. So, give me just a minute. All right, let's get back to it real quick. We'll finish looking at the map changes, and we'll go from there. I do want to read these really quick. Developer comments. Flashpoint has always sparked a range of passionate opinions, and with the new map, Atlas, we felt that we applied a lot of learnings from Saravasa and New Junk City. So it's only fitting that we go back and update those maps as well. These changes focus on 3 areas: readability, stronger themes, and flow. Navigating and understanding where you are and where you need to go should now be easier. Entrances to points have been highlighted more clearly, and the layouts and covers surrounding many entrances have been reworked. Building heights have also been reduced to help keep the focus on points of interest and spawn rooms. Understanding these maps is crucial, and having a clear visual distinction between areas is key. Many themes have been improved to ensure each area feels stronger, more distinct, and easier to recognize in the heat of battle. Objective points are now less contained. That's interesting. The chokes are, as the team puts it, less choky. Yikes. Various pieces of cover, new flank routes, and updated connecting paths have been added to give players more options and a better shot at pushing onto and capturing points successfully. I also assume by this that they decided to add that back into competitive, because, well, was Flashpoint in competitive? I'm not tripping, right? That was, what was it, Flashpoint or, well, it's not Flashpoint. Flashpoint's in competitive. What am I thinking of? Clash. For some reason, those are similar in my mind. Clash was the one that, yeah, sorry, my brain is not not thinking on all cylinders here. Whoa. A little bit more of a, that's cool. The map changes they made are actually really good. That's great. I'm really glad to hear that. I'm looking at these real quick too. I like the texturing on this. This looks nice. But I don't... Oh, is there a flank route right here? Interesting. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, that's a huge change. Holy smoke. I didn't even think this was the same area. Wowza. Holy cow, that's... Good lord, they cooked? They cooked. This was... I've only looked at Saravasa and its map changes so far, and they absolutely cooked. Wow. Phenomenal job, guys. Holy cow. I don't know how I just did that. That's kind of interesting. Why don't I play Marvel Rivals? I just don't care for it. Not my cup of tea. Oh, that's huge. This area was so convoluted. Now it's much simpler. Cheese and rice, man. Wow. Okay, this is... He said it's too easy to rank up. Yeah, and it is objectively. So it's much easier than Overwatch. That's not even an opinion. That's just a fact. Wow. What is this slope here? I'll be curious to see that. Holy crap. Yeah, Boosta is exactly what I'm talking about, by the way. The negative win rates and still ranking up is insane. It's what they wanted, though. Their goal for Rivals was for it to be a more casual game, not taken as seriously. So. Oh, I'm not saying that Rivals isn't difficult. I'm saying it's much, much easier than Overwatch to rank up. What's my breakdown on the patch? Yo, we got Hottie over in the Twitch chat right now. The GOAT. Why am I even here? He's here now. Better beard. Dang it. You always gotta show up here and flex how cool you are. But no, seriously, I think this is a good patch. I don't see any, like... You have the better beard, bro? I don't know, Hottie. I don't know about that, dude. I think it was a good patch. It seemed like, overall, a decent patch. I had some question marks, but the chat kind of helped me figure that out a little bit. The question mark, like the big one, was like, what is this about? Like, Lucio's ult was... Apparently, people were farming it a lot faster with his healing output increase, so... I didn't fully understand that, but that was cool. So... You're not allowed to say a game's hard in today's age? Oh, okay. I'm gonna say what I want, believe it or not, so... Sorry to burst your bubble. Let's get the game throwing, huh? Huh? That's fair, Hottie. That's fair. Came in for Hope diffs, low-key. Nah, I don't know about that one, dude. Thank you for all the follows on Twitch, by the way, guys. I really do appreciate it. I should probably change my Twitch category, though, if we're gonna start playing Overwatch, huh? Bro's beard is low-key fire. I know, Hottie's got it locked down, dude. Wait, why can't I update the category? What the heck? There we go. Oh, you're out? Okay. Well then, here, let me help you. I didn't take anything personally. I was just responding. We were talking about me, and then you continued, so... It wasn't me being a narcissist. People are wild. Any thoughts on Pokemon? Just my favorite game. No relevant things going on. I do love Pokemon. I played Fire Red growing up. It's like a lot. Grinded Fire Red. My boy would make Overwatch TikToks. He's in silver and would post about being rank 1 silver ball. Everybody be rank 1, dude. Everybody. I can mess with some Rialto right now. Hottie's beard is mid compared to you, bro. Hey, man, let's not diss the GOAT, you know? Hottie, are you live right now? If you're still chilling, you might have already bailed. I don't know. All right. Get some Ramatra. Yeah, the map changes are dope for sure. Are you gaming? Nice, dude. So you're streaming and gaming? Go say hi to the stream chat. Go say hello. It's your one task. I would normally ban Mercy. What we got? We're banning Zarya in 2025. Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't really actually have a care in the world about the bans. I'll just let them have it. No Roadhog, no Doomfist, Tracer, or Venture. You know, you got the wildest allegations ever coming from that YouTube video. Yeah, it's an interesting time to say the least. Well, this one might be chalked, but that's okay. You're beardless? Unlucky, dude. Unlucky. L jeans. What's Hottie's name on YouTube? I'm pretty sure it's just Hottie. What do I look like without a beard? I look like 14 years old. Hey man, I'm not pushing OWCS anymore. I think a lot of people have. I haven't really made a big announcement about it, and I'm not going to. But yeah, I just don't. Why do people ban Venture so much? It's a great question. I actually really don't know. I am no one here with me. We go back in now. Unfortunate. Okay, we back off point there. Unfortunate for sure. My target priority could use a little work right now. I never said I don't want to get into the OWCS. I just said that I put that goal out for right now. Okay, he uses his ult randomly there. Okay, he's out. There we go. That was good. Oh, I stayed too long. She just boop him off. Nice. Pretty good.
I don't think so.
Yoel, yeah, DM me. I am. I've actually interviewed, so far I've interviewed 2 coaches that have coached at high levels. Philo being the most recent. He was willing to jump in, which I thought was super cool. And then Coach Cuffy as well, for those that are familiar with him. See you later, James.
This will not be won without sacrifice. Be ready.
Stream's been good. Ton, how have you been, man?
Do you really want to be with me? I can.
Cuffy's dope, man. Cuffy's actually the very first person who ever coached me in Overwatch. He coached my Baptiste when I was still a support player. Cuffy's an OG. Do I DM on Twitter or Discord? Honestly, either's fine. Let me know which one you decide on, though, and I'll try and keep an eye out for it. My Moira is going in. We're gonna grab our Mega here because she went in. Yeah, I knew she was gonna do that too. Unfortunate. I'm taking a lot of poke damage here. That was kind of a pointless vortex. They got the res. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I went in when my team didn't. That was my fault. My supports are both getting just completely rolled right now because I'm not paying enough attention. So we should be able to retake this with my ult though. Not with both supports down. I mean, I got a pick, but... Oh, we weren't trying to touch. Unfortunate. Okay. What's up, Ping? Man, it's been a while since I've seen you in the chat, dude. How have you been? I appreciate your thoughts, by the way, as far as coaching, but I'll agree to disagree. I think there's a balance, but I understand what you're saying, too. Right on, Ping. Thank you for the follows on Twitch tonight, guys. I really do appreciate it. That second round was just not my best. It's on me. Like, I'm certainly not blaming my team. I need to turn around and watch for them a bit better. Yep, stayed in too deep there. Getting a res. No, I'm not. Oh, we are, but we are not going to let our Mercy live, I don't think. Oops. Okay. Yeah. It was a little sloppy, but it worked out. A little low, that's okay. Okay, they are now pushing farther forward than I should be. I thought I had my shield up. Team's doing really well too. Nice. My target priority is still not great. Our team is going to carry that fight. Yeah, it's just the ram on point, I think, at this point. I panicked. That was good if you first came on. 20 and 5, 14,000 damage. The other team's tank did 4 more damage than me. Appreciate that, Chop. That boop was so gross. Appreciate that, Adam. I carried? I don't know about carried, but we're back in Plat 2, so we'll take it. I don't know about carried. Did I ever change this, actually? It might still say Plat 2. Oh, no, I changed it. Okay. That was a good game. I'm very, very happy with that one. That was good. Whatever, ping. What's your win rate in Overwatch? Today? 100%. I don't know, generally. Let's vote Saravasa. I'd like to see the new changes. I appreciate the thought, Mo. That's kind of what I'm trying. I'm like trialing the idea that a lot of people have mentioned, that I need to kind of drop Zarya more or less and just focus on stronger, more well-rounded heroes that are consistently strong. And Ramattra and Orisa are definitely part of it. Ivana sucks. It's my least favorite. See you later, Ton. Get some sleep, homie. Every single game, tanks have like 2 times the damage the rest of the team lobby has. It's insane. I didn't always, I will say. No, I know you're not saying drop her, but just like not as common. Fair enough, MLG. Hero we need to ban here. We need to ban Widowmaker. Actually, we're gonna ban yeah, those are the 3. Yep. I think of tank as a big DPS that just kills things. To a large degree is probably true, especially subplat. You know? Games are good, man. That's first one. We just won it. Remove Widow from the game, I think is a little crazy. Why do you guys want her removed from the game? Is it like the one-shot capability, or? What's up? I'm gonna call you Lamarance. Not sure if that's someone's supposed to name, but thanks, y'all. Do you have a word to call your chatters, like hello hopers or something like that? No, I used to refer to my community as the kinship, and then I was alerted to the idea that apparently that's part of what the clan used to call their following. So stop doing that. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I just on the weekend I got other stuff going on. I work Saturdays, and then in the evenings I've got a guys' night on Saturdays. That's all. Fair enough, Busta. One shot shouldn't be a thing. I respect your thoughts. I don't know that I agree, but I respect it. Hearing Reinhardt. Still got his charge ability. I gotta start shooting the back line here. I just got solo shattered. Yeah, I probably should work on that, the point system. I don't know that we ever use them, though, so I just haven't really thought about it, you know? Okay, so that way is not working. We're still all going main, okay. We just walk out. We're still walking it down main. Because if we keep walking down main, we're not going to get past the Reinhardt holding his shield open. Ain't no way. Okay, we got the Rhine because he pushed too far forward. Yeah, I mean, we're just playing straight into the Reinhardt, and we're backing way out. There's not much I can do there. It's okay. Well, you want a front. I want a front line, but the problem is the team. When I went into front line, they backed off. So I was trying to figure out the balance there. So. Appreciate all the follows on Twitch, by the way, guys. So if they are going to keep dying to shatters, how do I adapt? Because I can't change them. That and their Ashe is absolutely dumbstering our team. Alright, more awareness. More awareness. That's all. I think maybe that's all I'm going to work on that. You have to help your team, bro. Yeah, and sometimes helping your team looks like actually doing something instead of just standing in the main. Yeah, my slows have been probably one of my biggest problems this game. Almost inarguably. And I've pushed a little too far a couple times too. So. Yo. Ain't no way we just fell over like that. I'm gonna go spectate that Ashe. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's super weird to me. And the Hanzo. I don't know about that one. Yeah, I do stream on YouTube as well. I don't know about this Ashe. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, we just aren't trying to touch the point. Yeah, that's just an L we take on the chin and we move on. I want to know what the heck that Ashe was about, man. That was so weird. She was hitting some crazy shot. Okay, let's watch this. This will be enough. Let's see. Okay, Okay, not snapping. No, just really good, at least from that clip. I want to see that. I want to see that first push, though. I do want to see that from her POV. Maybe she's just insanely good and just had like a crazy good first point there. Like, that was just wild. The way she mowed down our team was like, whoa. Their DPS actually wide swung the corner like people with brains. Yeah. So what is that? F3.
Taking out the trash.
Gosh, I mean, the movement was weird. Like, that's what's throwing me off. Like, the flicks straight to the head multiple times while jumping is weird to me. That's all I'm saying. It's not hacking, no, but like, I'm okay, guys. Holy smokes, some of you need to engage your brains a little bit. Me just trying to figure out what she was doing does not mean that I played terribly. In case any of you guys didn't catch that, I already said that. But I was trying to figure out what was going on with this Ashe. That's all. That's all it was. I was literally all it was. So any of you guys that are yapping right now about that need to kind of get a grip. I'm going to be honest. That was really weird. But I don't think she was hacking. Notice I didn't report. It just was weird. Okay, okay. I'm gonna start. Literally, I'm gonna start banning the people that are saying I'm coping. I'm just gonna move on. I'm over it. I'm over it. You guys are not engaged in the brain, dude. Yeah, the thing that I need to work on with Ramatra is my vortex for sure. Definitely not hacking. No, I'm with you. I never said that she was. Oh, it's crazy to ban someone. Not really. No, it's really not. When someone is consistently saying something that is just there to rage bait, you don't want that in your chat. Trust me. You've been playing for so long. How are you still plat? How many hours do you think I have in the game? Let me ask you that. It's Saravasa? I don't really care. Yeah, no, my vortexes were just not very purposeful for sure. You should be able to get drops from me if there are any, yeah. 400, 500 hours. Yeah, I've got actually almost 700 or 800, yeah. But in tank, I think we're less than 300, so. I'm with you, Boosta. Yeah, Micah, that's really true. Like, I can point out that my vortexes were bad, but why were they bad? And I don't always, like, hardcore break it down on chat, or, like, with chat, but, like, yeah, they were bad because they just weren't purposeful. All right, new Suravasa. How often do I watch my own VODs? Really just depends. It's not common because I feel like they're largely, it's fruitless unless you make it very brief. So. Oh, we're leaving. Oh, okay. Okay. Nice. Big staggers.
I will break yours. It will cost you everything.
It's not that you should never shoot tank or you should never shoot a gold Orisa. It's that when there's a better option, you shoot that. I thought that would slow down the Genji a bit, but that's okay. Okay.
Attack the objective now.
Not bad. Stream is super stuttery for you. It shouldn't be a problem, to be honest. This Genji has not used Blade this whole game, I don't think. Oh. Holy cow, what the heck is going on here? They've... What was that? Oh, we burst 2. Yeah, I went out to the wrong targets. What's up, Ben? I backed off the wrong way. Okay. Appreciate all the kind words, guys. Benefit of shooting a gold Orisa when you have no other options is you get ult charge. That's all. Yeah, the map looks a lot better now. All right, before I start this game, apparently my daughter is having like a bordering on meltdown. So give me like, I don't know, 2 minutes. I should be right back. Maybe 3. Okay. Now it's just the littlest, and don't worry. Before someone says something, my wonderful bride is on it. It's definitely not a G Fuel knockoff. It is infinitely better than G Fuel. The contents are better, the flavors are better, the price point is better. The actual, like, when you mix G Fuel, you get that horrible chalky sludge at the bottom. You don't get that with Freshen Up Energy, man. I'm telling you, if you use my code HOPE at checkout, you will not regret trying it out. Starter kits are like 12 bucks, I think, with my code. It's super cheap. Any tips for working on my aim? Check out Kovacs. Check out Aim Labs. So, Gamer Subs is good too. I never really tried them, but most of them just have that chalky sludge at the bottom. Can't fan it. What's your favorite flavor? Cherry limeade. Or the hype sauce. Hype sauce is not it anymore. What is it called? It's Creed Berry. Sorry. Hype sauce is something else. My brain is fried. New Junk City, huh? I don't care. I'll let them ban whoever. How much aim training do I do a day? I do, on average, like 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week is all. Do I have an Aim Labs playlist? I don't. I use Kovacs, and I do have lots of their playlists. I've had some that were custom made for me. So. Come on, Marshall. Do you not think I got it like that, bro? Yeah, you're right. Appreciate the call out, man. Can just do the benchmark playlist for Kovacs or for Aim Labs. Which one are you talking about? Thank you so much for the follows, by the way, on Twitch and the sub on YouTube. I do appreciate it. Any reason you're using Ram? I've been a Zarya Ram Orisa player. Now I'm playing Ram Orisa Zarya. So, like your haircut? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Is there a timetable you have when you'd like to play on a OWCS qualified team? I don't have that timetable anymore because I put the OWCS on the back burner for right now. What are you sipping on? Just some water right now. Any thoughts on learning dive tanks? I'm sure that I will eventually, yeah. Where do you go for your haircuts? It's just a guy that I've gone to for a while. It's an individual. What does my shirt say? Life is difficult. Don't do it alone. It's actually our merch if you're interested. !! Merch in chat. Oh yeah, this is a lot better. I really do like these changes they made. Oop, that's it for me. Might be cooked. I think that was a good slow. A little delayed. Might have been able to do something more with it, but that was pretty good. Nice shot. Jeez. This may not have been the best way to roll my ult here. In fact, it was an awful way to roll my ult. Yep, I lost the fight for it. I could have... Oh, well, we got the point, but I lost the fight. Yeah, bad ult on my part. I rushed it Got a little overzealous. That is an interesting spawn. Okay. Yeah. Placing the shield between the monkey and the Ana is a big deal. Yeah, we capped, but like I don't think we needed the ult 2 cap. Is kind of my point. Oh. Sleeping. Okay, we keep the point there. Yeah. I kind of fumbled there, but... I know, I needed to hit my shots. My goodness, my punches were gross. We're gonna watch for a... Yeah, using block is a big deal, and if I was dying more, I probably would agree with you, but this game, it doesn't feel like I'm getting bursted as much, but I could be doing a lot more of the, like, punch block mechanic, but... Okay, they're not being pocketed. We just back out of that. That was a good dive on their part. They just coordinated really well. And I didn't get a pick. That could have actually made that fight better. I would get slapped. Yep, sloppy ultimate again. Why do you feel that way, Starcrow? Lay it on me. I have enough health. Just don't touch. That works. Thanks, Hottie. I appreciate it, man. Starcode, like, lay it on me a little bit. You said that it feels like I'm taking 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. Lay it on me. What are you seeing that I'm not? I'm sure you're seeing something, man. You've been watching a long time. Thanks, Hottie. Appreciate it, bro. My favorite snack? Easy wins. What's up, Wizard? I've been really enjoying their the brand is called Quest, and they're a protein chip. It's the spicy sweet chili, and they also have a taco flavored one that's phenomenal. Really good macros, great taste. It's good stuff, man. What's his favorite snack? His wife. His wife is crazy.
No, I gotta come back.
Because here's the deal. She's not my favorite snack because she's the whole meal.
Yep. I am a.
So. Protein bars, are they good? And I'm not a huge protein bar guy. Where do you get your takes from? What are you talking about? Dude, you ever eat Takis and White Monster? It makes you cracked at Winston. W Riz. Man, we're just hard banning Zarya, huh? Okay. Wizard. Yeah, that's true too, MLG. It's a good point. Limit testing, right? Yeah, blocking Ana heals in that scenario would have been a really good way to use the shield more consistently. I agree. Dream job if money wasn't a factor. Content creation. Zero hesitation. If I'm honest, I'm not sure. It just seems like I come in, you're Diamond 5, next you're Plat 2 or 1. I feel like you play great when I watch, but something's holding you back from Master. Not sure. Well, part of it is right now we're limit testing, right? So I've plateaued into Plat. And I now have to do things that I didn't do to get to Plat in order to get past Platinum, right? So once you plateau, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So in order for you to grow beyond wherever you plateau, you have to try new things. And that means you're probably going to drop a bit because you're going to make dumb mistakes and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I would just say that, like, in a nutshell, yes, you're going to see that for a little bit, and that's okay. I'm picking right. Ram perk's already better than most Rams to tell high GM. That's good to know. Well, that positive mindset. Hey, I appreciate that, Starco. How many hours do you have on the game, if you don't mind me asking? Oh gosh, I'm not entirely sure. Will you remind me? I'll pull up my career profile after this game, okay? Do I listen to music while I play? No, whatever you guys hear in Spotify is, like, very low for me. Reset the game? Yeah. Alright, we just go next. Yeah. So, career profile. Awkward. It's gonna go away now. Yeah, for sure, Hottie. Appreciate it. How was my day? It's a rough day at work, if I'm being honest with you, but we made it through. We made it through. It was a really rough day. It was a long day. Thanks, Qwerty. I appreciate it, homie. I'm not playing Reinhardt, that's for sure. This guy might be cooked, not gonna lie. Why do you think that? Thanks, Swedish. Appreciate it, man. You've been around a while. It's cool to see some of the OGs showing up in the chat right now. I really don't want to see these three here. My favorite support hero is Baptiste. What are your thoughts on Mercy? I feel like she's she can make a really bad DPS player better. That's really what it boils down to. Games look really good tonight. I'm learning a lot. Getting some wins too, which is cool. But oh jeez, Anchor. What's the most you've ever learned? What do you mean? It's a very strange question. I'm not sure I understand what you're asking. Failure is just a step in learning? Yep. There is nothing wrong with failure, man. I had to realize that I had failed to hit the OWCS by 2026. I failed. That's okay. It means that I was not being realistic with my time frame. That's all. Roadhog. Awkward. Yeah, there's a pig pen there. I actually don't know that I can get back up there in time. I should have walked a little bit faster. Oops. My fault. Watch that play a bit. I do hope we stop staggering. How's that hog up there? Oh, the... Wait, what? How did they get it? I was standing right here. Wait, what? Am I dense? Did I miss something here? Yeah, you're cooked. Is he good? Yeah, he's good. Okay. what is... Got hoggle. Oh man. I need to hit a shot. Call me in. Why can't I not hit? Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. I'm so bad. Oh my gosh. That was so bad. That Freya is purely alive because of my mechanics. Okay. I tried. I just didn't shoot the right targets. We keep doing. We're holding them fairly consistently. He's looking to hook somebody off that edge. Okay, he didn't do it though, so we're good. Thanks, Vin. Appreciate it, man. That's unfortunate for him. That's better. Kind of struggled there, and then I started figuring out like when to trigger the abilities. I think I have to go back and watch that one actually. I mean, I'm not gonna rank down to gold. That's not fair. Yeah, well, I mean, I knew he was gonna. So he bladed, and I was aware that the majority of my team was in that closed room that he just bladed into, and I had my ult, so I knew I could do damage over time to him, and that would be better.
We will have peace at any cost.
Does it bother you that you've taken as many lives as you've saved?
I don't mind killing monsters, but go on. Keep pushing me. Aren't you a relic? A siege automaton E54. Your kind left a grave wound on this world.
Yeah, I got you, Soren. That makes sense.
Come to think of it, I suppose we aren't so different.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I am moving the payload. Join me.
Uh-oh. Okay, we are down quite a bit of healing. Oh, okay, we win the fight. We win the fight. We win the fight, right? Oh no. Keep thinking about going in, but we have very few teammates. Okay, we're gonna back down. You went into a closed space with a hog. Gosh, how is she alive? Holy cow. That's a tough one. I have to walk height. We're just dying on point, unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know if we can. No, I forgot I don't have the triggering button. Can't walk off right now. There is no way. This is literally what I'm talking about. There is no way. Why did they walk off point? That is what I was just saying. Tank's probably an idiot. Ooh, as if you weren't getting carried by your tank. Holy cow. No, no. Hold on. For those of you that truly think it is the tank's job 24/7 to sit on the point, you are clueless. That is not how it works. There are times where you need to take the space. So like right there, getting a couple of stagger kills was way more important than me standing on there. Way more important. I was standing on point and I literally said it just before that. Go back and watch. I said, I cannot trust my team. But then they stayed on it. And then I was good. Like they were on it. And then I walked off it to do what I, oh gosh, those games tilt me. I'm not going to lie. I'm literally never going to walk off the point again. I can't trust teammates. It's so crazy. Maybe a King's Row game for sure. Yeah, I'm with you guys. Yeah, I can't trust him. I shouldn't have. And I knew that too. That's the thing. Like I said it out loud. And then I was like, oh, they're sitting on point. I can go ahead and walk. And then I walked and they walked. Like, are we kidding? That's so crazy. But it's all good, man. Like you guys say, it is what it is. You can't get mad about it. You just move on.
Select heroes to ban.
Some of you guys have some pretty big egos in the chat going back and forth about your rank. You guys are talking to a brick wall. Yeah, it was unlucky. And honestly, if I had walked off and watched my teammates, I wouldn't have had that problem. I am going to turn off chat though. I need to turn off the chat. Like it's going to tilt me. But I can't believe that Sombra was like 21 and what, 11? It was... Our tank's probably an idiot. Oh, man. It was over on Twitch, by the way, Austin. Can't real. Ladies, you're both beautiful. Stop fighting. You should show chat on stream so we can see who you're responding to. So Twitch doesn't allow for that. You can do that, like if you multi-stream, you can't show YouTube and Twitch chat. So I'd have to just show Twitch chat. I played that a little too aggressively and almost got rolled for it. Holy crap. I'm just gonna burst it down. Oh, no way. I didn't know the Orisa left. I thought it was just the Venture and the Moira. I'm gonna break my own rule tonight. You want to counter swap? We can counter swap. Why did we window all the way back here? The heck? What? Whoa. Bruh, this Orisa is just running my team over. Unfortunate. I mean, this is, yeah. We're just staggering. That's all it is. I need to stop bleeding here. She might be, but who cares if she is? Well, I am cooked. This Orisa is playing very well. There's only so much I can do. Holy cow. Goodness. This Orissa's just running us over. Good plays on her part. I mean, I'm the one that's letting her run us over, but how do I help them, man? We're just staggering so hard, like every fight. We'll run through the whole gamut, I guess, this game. See what happens. I'll mirror it. At least that way I can feel honorable about it. I'm not just playing counter to play counters. How many games left? This will be probably the last one. I feel the energy level dying in my brain right now. This Orissa's playing really well. I'm not going to deny that. Clearly putting the damage in the right places. High damage, high limbs, low deaths. Maybe a mental reset. Well, I'm normally done in 14 minutes anyway, so. How many hours a week do I play on average? Like 6. Until I can make this my full-time job, but it's 6 hours for sure. Soft smurfing as opposed to hard smurfing. What do you mean? You work 40 hours a week or more. I usually work 50 to 60 right now. We kite 2 Sportals, sir. We're down. can actually just get healed in there. I'm not sure why I'm going in there with her. CZY, abandoning my role as a lead of my family is a crazy statement coming from a guy who spends his time on the internet finding people who to say that about. Just throwing it out there. Yeah, the Ramantra into Orisa was not going well. This Orisa player is very good, so I tried Zarya, got rolled on Zarya too, and like, you know what? I'll just mirror it. At least I'll learn something from it. So.
No nonsense. We do this clean. Copy?
Do any of my IRL friends watch my content? Oh yeah. Quite a few of them do.
We're playing by now. In the desert? Yeah, smoking.
Appreciate it, Smokanes. I will definitely be playing more tomorrow night. But I can tell you right now, playing more tonight would be largely unfruitful for me. So. We just need one fight win. Guys, it's one Orisa. Come on, you guys. Get one cap. Yes. Let's go. That's the team. We have one cap, so we can win this. Love to walk forward with my team right now. I couldn't leave the point, and I was right not to too, because the team walked away. I knew it was gonna happen. Why did they go so far? That's so crazy. Still winnable though. This isn't winnable. This is very winnable. This is very winnable. A third C9? I know about one. Did I forget one already?
One more mission, huh? I'm in.
Did you select that preset? Wait, what do you mean that preset? Not winnable unless you change strategy here. My strategy is fine. I just need to kill the backline. As soon as I started doing that, we started having less of a problem. This Orisa is very good, though. Compliment for sure. The Orisa on their team is carrying their team. The mini's not there, we lose. I thought it was. I mistimed that. Lucky, I appreciate your thoughts, but I will respectfully disagree with you. We can still win, we just have to. What's our Ana doing? Okay, I think my Ana is actively feeding right now. Guys. I mean, the backline was just dying the entire game. It happens, man. I tried, man. Definitely had better rounds in second, third, and fourth. So I'm really happy with that, despite the loss. Always next match, yeah, which will be tomorrow. I'm not gonna keep grinding tonight. My mental's not there. And honestly, I feel like I played well regardless of the loss. Like it was fine. Like it was not a great game, but it was not bad by any means. Why don't you join voice chat when you play? Because it's largely unfruitful, and anybody who plays in Diamond and below will tell you that. It is almost always just negativity being spewed constantly and not actually helpful. Last game was not bad. No, you can disagree all you want, but what's the record? I feel like it's still positive. One win extra. Yeah, played, what was that, 6 games? Oh, okay, it's not, it's a 50-50. Just a rank up. How would I have ranked up on a 50-50 though? That doesn't make sense. Is what it is. No, I appreciate you guys all being grinders. There is a value in knowing and having the discipline of knowing when it's time to drop out for the night and try again tomorrow. Flat out. You have not watched a lot of tank players. If you think I'm the best one you've seen, you gotta expand who you're watching a little bit. I'm decent, but I'm not good. There will always be an excuse. How are you gonna go pro if you stop there? Cannot wait to release the video that I'm going to release here soon. I've interviewed 2 people so far, and so far I am absolutely correct. Pros do not play for 16 hours a day. Or anywhere close to it. It's insane. People think that. Yeah, it's kind of where I'm at, Boosta. Like 2.5, 3 hours is kind of my limit normally. Appreciate it, random. No, I don't need to expand the hero pool a little bit more. Not right now, anyway. How much do they play? 8 to 10 hours. And have severely diminishing returns after 8 hours in a day. I appreciate your thoughts, Lucky. I'm just gonna disagree with you on that. Streams are usually about 2 hours. I'd love to play 5 days a week, but I don't have time to. Until I can either find a job that's not going to work me like 50 to 60 hours a week, which by the way is not what I signed up for with this job. There's a lot going on with that. But I seriously have averaged 52 hours a week. So it's stupid because when I signed a piece of paper that says I'd like to have this job, it was 42.5 hours a week on the clock. And I have seriously worked 52 plus. It's insane. No, Jonas, I don't like subathons because they'll kill on for way too long. But playing too much is definitely a thing. Need to have purposeful time played. Yeah, 100%. I appreciate that, random art. So yeah, no, this job is becoming pretty taxing, to be honest. Yeah, fair enough, Connor. I appreciate your thoughts. I want to encourage those of you, like some of you are probably not doing this on purpose, but I really want you to understand how you come across. And Connor, this is not a direction at you. I just want to, what you said kind of brought it back to mind. When you're scrolling through the internet, if you spend your entire life being critical instead of just enjoying what you're watching, you will be really miserable. The internet's already full of enough negativity. And there's nothing wrong with constructive criticism. Some of you have given that. But there are some of you that have just been here to be critical for no reason. It's actually not being beneficial in any way. You think it is, but it's not. And I really want to encourage you to check yourself when you're on the internet. Like, really think about it and like, why are you saying the things you're saying? Ah, Connor, it wasn't you, bro. I promise you it was not you. Lucky Gremlin. See, this is what's wild. And I mean this so genuinely. The people that are like almost like apologizing are actually not the problem. Because the ones that are the problem will never apologize. I promise you. The ones that just want to be negative, they will never apologize for it genuinely. They might say it as like a rage bait, but they aren't going to be serious. So yeah, like, Lucky, it's not you. Connor, it's definitely not you. None of you, yeah, like those of you that are apologizing are not, I can almost guarantee you, you're not these people, okay? We're talking about the people who just came through and like, they show up for 5 seconds, throw in their 2 cents, and then leave. It's just cringe, that's all. The IT man, for real. Oh, I know it's the IT man, but I don't care. I'm gonna call you the IT man. That's my thing. Appreciate the 4 months, man. Thank you. What's that scar on your arm? A lot of you guys that are asking that all of a sudden. It's a long story. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't actually know why people do it either. It's very interesting. There's actually, if you guys want to know, if I wasn't needing to get off the stream here, I've got editing to do tonight still. But if you want to know the answer about the scar on my arm, there is actually a YouTube short, Instagram reel, TikTok about it. Should be labeled. So if you guys want to go check it out, it's not that far back at this point, so just go check it out. And I'm not just trying to feed my content either. I make no money on Instagram reels. TikTok, I make next to no money, and YouTube, I make some money. It's like 3 cents per 1,000 views, but you know, something. Yeah, I've thought about doing a variety stream and stuff, but like, even when I just moved to quick play with my patrons every 2 weeks, we completely lose it. It's unfortunate. So thanks, Hottie, I appreciate it, man. Probably so, Connor, yeah, but they just don't pay. There's literally no way to make money over there. So, but it is what it is, man. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for listening to me yap a bit tonight. I do appreciate it. And I do think this was a good stream, by the way. I'm not walking away from this bummed. I actually think it was good. A 50-50 win rate and on a hero that I don't play a lot is really good. And getting back into Platinum 2, also very, very rewarding. So we will continue to push tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys then. All right. Until then, it's Gaming for Hope. I'm signing off.